Hello, tube. I got a can of it. Came in the mail. GLP's spark plug. What's in it? Spark plug. Deep and dark, powerful yet refined. The smoky, leathery backdrop of Latika is layered with an almost incense-like spice of rich Orientals, with fine Virginias added for depth and subtle sweetness. Like the classic roadsters that inspired its creation, Spark Plug has an alluring charm that invites you to rev it up and take it out for long drives in the country. Sliced thick or thin, it will never leave you stranded. So, let's crack the tin and take a look. It's got the nice Union Jack on the front. Let's see what we got. Now, these containers, I like them because, they're kind of like Tupperware. The tin, I learned the hard way, after you break that seal, it's not airtight. And I left a few of my tobaccos in there too long, and they got super, super dried out. But I forgot what video I saw, but there was a method to rehydrating the tobacco, and it worked out pretty good for me. So this stuff was canned 1/19/2020. So now you gotta be careful popping the tops on these, because you can slice yourself on the edge in here, and it's something that you'll remember forevermore. Trust me. There we go. Alright. We have in here a bunch of words. The finest tobaccos are brought together, carefully balanced. Oh, same GLP's message. Little coaster, put your beverage on. Today I'm drinking Perrier to cleanse the old palate. No snacks. No snacks for this segment out here. That's where it gets tricky. So what I do is I push down into the bottom to get one of these sides to pop up. Do the same this other side. And what we've got here is little brownie pieces. Now, some tobaccos you get in plug form will be just one brownie, but this has various pieces and slices, and then the one big piece there. So, doesn't appear packed very tightly. I'm going to take some of these smaller pieces, put them into a little pile. Now, some plugs that are compressed together, they're just completely gelled. Like, you do got to slice it. But this stuff, it reminds me of more of the consistency of king cake. Where you can just kind of break it apart with your fingers, just roll it around, and then you're good to go. So, tin note and first impression. Oh, it's pretty good. Leathery. not really a fruit to it, but you can smell those spices. It's almost like a orange sort of orange spice forward on the Orientals. But it doesn't overpower the leather smell. The Latakia is quite strong. That's all. A lot of these darks, I'm thinking. There's quite a bit of dark pieces in here. Hard ones, too. So, what do we got here? Got my Brewster Briar. I hope I cleaned this since the last. Ooh, that's nice. Gonna have to take a few rips to get her started. Quite nice. Strong Latakia backing. Aftertaste. Now, if you like Latakia, I suggest trying this one. If you're not really into the Latakia Orientals sort of flavoring and are susceptible to tongue bite, this one may not be for you either. Definitely a sipper. Just feel the bite on the front of my tongue, you know, from getting her started. Kind of mellow after that. Tough time getting it lit. Maybe it's the pipe. Maybe it's a user error. Very mellow. Quite relaxing. Kind of hoping that it mellows out a bit more from that Latakia bite. The Virginias, they're good. It's just kind of a darker, richer Virginia flavor, but it's also on the aftertaste. But it's hard to get over the aftertaste of that Latakia in there. The Orientals kind of have mellowed out as long as I don't get her going too hot. It is a bit frustrating not being able to get it lit right. Uh-huh. What does it remind me of? Kind of like I don't know if you guys remember a clove cigarette, but they had like elements of cinnamon to them. It really reminds me of that. I don't know why it popped into my head, but I mean, talk about hitting the nail on the head. It is. It's like smoking a clove, like spices from the cupboard, almost. Very, very incense-like. I don't know. And that could also be that I'm going straight from the tin, also from cracking it open. Some tobaccos you do want to crumple up and leave sitting out a little while to acclimate and, gas off a bit of that moisture and topping that they have to it. I've noticed that does mellow it out too if you go through a completely different experience next time. So it's always good to get excited about something you haven't had, but did it live up to my expectations? I don't know that I really had any. I think the can's cool looking. I like plug tobaccos. Seems like there's a bit more time and care put into it, but it don't light up like a ribbon cut. And I could lay this out on a tray and chop it up a bit finer with a knife, let it sit, and then smoke, and it would be a totally different experience. But freshly popped can, a lot of moisture to it. Just off those few puffs I had off this bowl, it's kind of gurgling a little bit. I'm glad I bought it. I may not reach for this first thing as a top choice or a daily choocher, but it's got to have its place somewhere. It's got to have its place. Maybe it's at a driving around experience. Maybe that'll do something for it, but unfortunately, this one is going to get a probably high stepping 6 out of 10 from me. So, hope everybody's having an awesome day. It's the weekend. I get to be off today. I'm excited about moving soon and getting a set put together. Got a bunch of great show ideas, and they'll be coming up. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Just a regular douchebag doing cooking and YTPC videos. All right.